Okay. Hello. We are doing some switches today. Oh, I did not notice this. Down. Yeah, so as you can see, the regular keyboard is in the background this time instead of being over here, which means we are doing the NK65, and it's gonna be a little funny. And by a little funny, I mean not funny at all. I just mean it's going to be NK65. And if I'm not mistaken, the actual keys in this, let me just pull this out. There you go. Are Cherry MX Browns? Am I right? Haha. Old Cherry MX Browns. As you can see. Damn. Some good old Cherry MX Browns. I think I should be doing speed switches. I don't know. I feel like I should be doing a specific board to review, but I'm reviewing a keyboard first. But I was wondering if there is a way to actually get a good keyboard as a base, because I want to use this and the the NK65 and the mechanical Ducky SF. Ducky SF Mecha, yeah, so it's a green one as well. And I find that I use a lot of green, so as you can see here, this is green-red. But that's what we're going to be doing today. Holy, it has been a while since I've done streams. But the reasons I didn't stream was literally, well, I normally don't stream during the weekdays. But next week, I kind of just realized that it is, guess what? Christmas week, I believe. Is it next week? No, next week isn't Christmas week. I think next week is not quite Christmas week. Yeah, no, next week is Christmas week, which means there's nobody gonna be there. Nobody exists, right? So it's gonna be a little weird. Okay, we might stream next week. We might not stream the 24th and the 25th, but there is a non-zero chance that we will stream the 24th. 25th, almost not at all. And the thing is, for a lot of people, or a lot of times, I work on the 25th anyways. I know the next week I am to be working, but looking at the schedule, at least digitally, because my schedule's over there where, oh, all the things are. And sadly, I don't think I'm getting my light this week, which is kind of an annoyance. What is this? Oh! Did I mention I got scratched by a cat weeks and weeks ago, and this is what happened? You can see that? It's crazy. My hand's all poofy and whatnot. Like, you can see, it's almost balloonish. But it's way better than it was previously, because previously I could barely feel my hand moving. Like, I can do this, but I have to force it closed. Now I'm closing it, and there's some resistance, but it's not bad. So before, I could barely just do this. I can barely touch it. I was going like, ah. Now I can go over. It's great. It's great. But because if I do it on my other hand, I can just go right over that, like, easy, cover that if I had to. But no, I can only kind of barely get there. But the reason for that is a cat scratch that got infected. So if you see a red ring, just go to the doctor. The moment you see the red ring, that just means infection. It's like a ring. Oh, that's a song. You know the children's song, Ring Around the Rosie, Pocket Full of Posies. It's a similar song, but quite different. Okay, before that, let's pause this for a bit. We have gone a couple of minutes in. And we have only barely talked about this keyboard. This is, again, the NK65. I've had this for quite a while. I do believe I have reviewed this one, and I didn't like it. For the most part. Only because the stabilizers were rattly as all hell, and that was due to the lube being in the back, where it didn't touch the actual stabilizer. So we're gonna do that. Alright, let us do that. What is going on? Push this there, push that to the side, and move these around. Okay, we should be good. Alright, so, oh my god, you can see the difference between the two. I have relatively veiny hands, and you can tell that this is not quite the same. Even if I swapped it over. So it's not just the light. You can see the veins on me. I have veins. This one, 0 veins. This is poofy. Yesterday, I kid you not, yesterday that was rounded. Now you can actually see like little bumps and stuff. It's great. This is still rounded, as you can see. This is like really flat. Meanwhile, if I look at my regular knuckle, you can see 2 separate knuckles. Ugh. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I have to do exercises, if you didn't know. I have to do exercises like this. So the entire time when I was in a meeting, I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm setting still, might as well. So I just did that for about 10 seconds. Just stood there, and they thought, like, oh my god, do you need the question answered? No, it's fine. I just need to stretch my arm a little bit, and I'm sore. My right arm feels like I have been literally going through a rowing machine, but only with my right arm. That's what it feels like. I can still move it. It's just horrible. All right, like I said, we're getting sidetracked. We are going to do this, the NK65 with the Cherry MX Browns, which are lubed by me. All right, so this is a hot swap keyboard. Unfortunately, we might have to change the hot swap to the Ducky keyboards because they are much better for it. But this is more, you do it every other time. You don't do this a lot, and as you know from this channel, I can't afford a crap ton of keyboards, which means I end up reusing the same keyboards over and over and over and over and over and over again. So this time we're just gonna do this, right? Okay, let's pause the music. This time we're just gonna min-max a decent board, call it a day, and then use it as the main testing keyboard, because I need a main tester for all of my switches. That way it makes sense. Right. But this will be one of them. All right. Again, Cherry V1s. These are the V1s, not Cherry MX whatever 2s that they have. These are the V1s. These haven't been actuated a million times. It probably has been a few of them because WASD exists. So there's probably at least 4 switches that have that effect on them. But they are hand lubed and used for a couple of years, but not constantly. All right, here we go. Wait, this is modded. Oh, I put the... Yeah, the silicone is in the inside, because I remember making a build of this with the silicone removed, and I put some polyfill instead. This is just the silicone. This is mostly stock. And I'll double check in a bit after we take this off if it's actually just stock. Humbly for one? What? What is that? What is that? Holy. Alright, so that was the NK65. Alright. NK65, this is from Catcher in the Rye. The mark of the immature man is that he wants to die nobly for a cause. Well, the mark of the mature man is that he wants to live humbly for one. That is a bit different. That is a bit different. But yes, I do like how this feels. If you're typing generally, I do like how the MX Browns feels. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. But then again, my right hand's a little screwy. Yeah, no, this feels nice. Feels fine when I'm not really thinking about it. Oh, I just realized I'm hitting the play pause button. Oh my god. There you go. Alright, so Cherry MX Browns. This doesn't sound bad at all. It sounds a little muted. A little too sharp. a little scratchy, honestly. It's one of those slightly hollow types of sound that I don't particularly like, but it feels fine. And a lot of people just say, you know what, Cherry MX Browns? They suck. You can barely feel the tactile feel. Yeah, you can barely feel the tactile feel, but it's there. Like, literally, it's at the top of the bump, too. It's a bump and then a tactile. It's a tactile bump immediately followed, but it's so light that if you slam into your keyboard, you will feel nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you're slamming into your keyboard like this, if that's you, this is not the keyboard for you. This is not the Switch for you. If you type normally, like that, then this actually might be fine. This might be fine. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's go with what we have here. Let me just do this. Okay. Here is the catcher in the rye. The mark of the immature man is that he wants to die nobly for a cause, while the mark of the mature man is that he wants to live humbly for one. Well, yeah, no, a lot of people want to fall on their own sword. That's for sure. Especially nowadays, you know, the whole cancel culture. It's different, where a lot of people want to participate in what is effectively martyrdom. In other words, you die for a cause, but you're not dying for a cause, you're just trying to push your own agenda at the cost of potentially your life. But that's that. The mature man is that he wants to live humbly for one. You live for the cause and you go through it. You do not need some gratification of people saying, hey, good job, you fought for the cause. You fought for whatever thing that you wanted to fight for. Because that's just validation. People seem to really want validation, and that's not exactly what a lot of people are here for. It's not about the validation, and a lot of times the validation is crazy. Don't get me wrong, it feels good for a lot of people. For me, growing up the way I did, there is no real validation. Let me be real. The validation came from knowing that I was right despite everyone being wrong. Because how do I say it? When I grew up, I had two parents, you know, aka I'm not an orphan. The one parent was terribly, terribly lax in the way that if you, for example, I remember this one time with my sister that she would go and play either play the guitar or just start singing a song. And for example, you start the song with "Do you want to be a snowman?" And then my father would be like, "Oh wow, oh my god, dude." The song has not even started. The fact that you're celebrating sounds like absolute BS, and it is absolutely BS. They don't know what makes it sound good. They're like, yes, it's my kid, blah blah blah. Okay, a little too much. The other side is the complete opposite. They would berate you for every little mistake. So I've come from a place where I don't entirely know what to do. Like as a child, don't know. You have zero clue. Well, the one says I'm doing good, but the other one says I'm doing horribly. So what am I doing? You know, that you have zero clue where you are. And as a child, that's horrible because you just go on through life going, well, I don't know what's going on. Yo, Caps, how is it going? What am I doing? I am doing, as you can see, there is a quote here, as you can see. There is a quote in the little window over there, as you can see. We read that and we talk about it, but before we do that, we actually type it all out. So we type it all out to see how the keyboard sounds, how it feels and whatnot, and how it does. And also, have you actually reached out to me regarding building your PC or anything like that whenever you're able to get it and whatnot? Keyboard looks pretty? No, the keyboard looks nice. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I have multiple keyboards, as you know, like all the way up there. The usual suspects. Boom. Anyways, Let's see. Let's go into the next. You will, and you thought you got it this weekend, but you didn't. Okay, that's fine. Whenever you're able to. Okay. Boom. Here we are. Okay. Oh. Definitely looking forward. Don't worry, as long as you tell me beforehand, I should be able to set things aside to be able to test things and use things, because I do have a bunch of things that allow me to do so. For example, I do have an HDMI cable that I can push through easily. I'm not even joking. It's for the camera normally. So for this little guy. So normally I would have an HDMI connected to this, and then they would actually go and shoot me in particular, or the subject when we're doing the photo streams. Yeah, you're not gonna randomly arrive, but you're you don't have the address yet. That's fine. We can talk about that in DMs, obviously, because I'm not about to just bleh that on stream. Like, come on, come on. Imagine. But yes, what I can do. No, doxing yourself. Lol. Oh my god, I live in Canada, BC. Oh no, in Vancouver. That's as close as I say, because literally Vancouver is literally just everyone knows Vancouver, BC. That's, you know, that's how it works. No one knows all the other cities around BC. You know, they just know Vancouver or Victoria. A lot of people know Victoria and or BC because I think Victoria is very much an adult tourist spot. And by adult tourist spot, I mean it has museums and stuff. I realize the connotation for adult things. We're like, oh my god, adult things. Citing gets IP from knowing Vancouver, BC, Canada. Yeah. No, even with IPs, you can just roll it. Like, if you didn't know, a lot of people go, oh my god, you can get your IP and then they'll find out exactly where you live. And you're like, oh yeah. Cool. Yes and no. Yes and no. It makes it easier. But no, it's not just like a Google search away. Have you tried? Have you tried getting your own IP and then trying to see where this IP is from and where they live? Yeah. It's not that exact. And even then you can be like, hey, roll the IP. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Yeah. Like, if you know what you're doing, you will get it down. It will happen. You just have to know that is exactly what you want. You just have to know. You don't even know where to look. Exactly. The amount of people who don't know, whoa, it far outweighs it. Literally, there are so many ways to deal with it. It doesn't even matter. Like, oh my god, I know. Hey dude, I know you're in the Philippines. You're not actually streaming from Canada. I'm like, yeah. You ever heard of a VPN, buddy? Yeah. That is literally the use of one of the uses of a VPN. Kid you not. The downside of having a VPN is that there is a huge amount of lag. Yeah, it's not the biggest lag, but there is a decent amount of lag. Yeah, VPN for the win. Yeah. That's one of the reasons you use a VPN. But until you get famous enough to get, you know, threats, it's literally something you don't even need. I'm gonna be real. Okay, we're gonna go again. This is the NK65 with Cherry MX Browns. The keycaps are, these are the actual Cherry profile. These are not OEM profile. Apparently Cherry or the GMK switches are technically not Cherry profile. They have Cherry-ish profile, but they're cut a little short, so they kind of float a little bit more for some reason. I don't know why, but they're technically GMK. Okay, but they are lubed. Let me take this away. A little less distracting. There you go. All right. So this is, again, NK65 with the silicone inserts, Cherry MX Brown lube, Crytox 205 grade 0, used for quite a while. So let us check this out. Boom. Ooh, Book of Five Rings? Why do I don't not know that? I feel like I don't know that quite where I want. I feel like I don't know that. Okay. Oh, I hit the Y before the A. Oh, bro. Okay. I'm struggling here with this hand, dude. This hand is gnarly. Absolutely gnarly. Look at that. In comparison, it is crazy how poofy that is. Okay. Can you imagine this was worse this morning? Holy jeez, this was worse this morning, which is ridiculous. But it is what it is. Alright, now, the Book of Five Rings. And the quote goes, the quote is from the Book of Five Rings. And the quote goes, "It is not difficult to wield a sword in one hand. The way to learn this is to train with two long swords, one in each hand. It will seem difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first." I mean, long swords typically are held with two hands. Typically. But if you want to learn how to wield a sword in one hand, yes, doing something difficult will definitely help. And honestly, that is W advice. The ability to say, it is not difficult to wield a sword in one hand, or it will seem difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first. When you do things for the first time, don't expect to just, oh, I know this, I've seen this being done, and then just pull it off. Imagine pulling it off. Your first try. That is what you call talent. Very few people have it. Imagine being that talented. Just imagine. Holy crap. Alright. But no. I find that for a lot of people, they believe that they're not talented enough, or that they're not, skilled enough. And they're right. They're absolutely right. A lot of people are not talented enough, and a lot of people are not skilled enough. But that's why you try anyways. Because that's what separates people from everyone else. You are okay by going through the difficult part. A lot of people think, oh man, it's gonna be difficult. I'm like, yeah. You're trying to do something that you've never done before. Of course it's gonna be difficult. Why am I using the bad one? I don't like that one. I like this one. This one's better. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Such a better one. Everything will be much difficult at first. Like, for example, when I first started streaming, I was just... That's it. I didn't do anything. I just stood there just going... And I tried to talk a little bit, but I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know how to go... Blah, 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 blah. You know the sound they do at Snoopy? Yes, ma'am. The fact that they have these conversations where you can tell what the characters were saying based off of the responses of the children, and you're like, okay, whoever is thinking of this, I wonder how you make sure that that's never the case, where the character has no clue, the reader has no clue what is being said, because you always understand it, even through language, because it's just something that happens most of the time for most people. As long as you understand the scenario that they're in and you can fill in the gaps, that's fine. It's a great one. Oh my god. I wonder if part of it is just that they couldn't afford voice actors at the time, so they only had a couple of the voice actors, and they didn't want to spend more hours on it, so they just go and just call it a day. I would think that it's actually a little more work. You would think, right? Like, it would be a little bit more work to go versus actually reciting a line. But would it be that important? Oh, that brings me to the thought, actually. There's a lot of people who are into cameras that exist, right? And, for example, this camera is what I call a budget camera. It's very budget. This thing is terribly budget, right? Wow. Oh wow. The moment I enter the scene of the other one, it slowly disappears. Okay, but it is a budget camera, effectively speaking. It is a budget camera. And the thing with budget cameras, especially the budget lenses, they don't have what is called an f-stop that is relatively low and or high. In other words, it doesn't let a lot of light through. And the reason you want to let a lot of light through is, of course, that's how a camera takes a photo. It lets the light through, it takes a photo, and the more quality the light is, the better. And the lens is what determines that quality other than the actual photo sensor, aka the film. But it's come to a point that right now, one of the things that actually happens, keyboard, yes, Aether, we are doing keyboards today. Yeah, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize with the whole bokeh thing from previous is that bokeh was a way to reduce information yet still make it aesthetic, and is a side effect of having lower apertures, or f-stops as they would call it, right? And that's the difference. A lot of people just go, yeah, it is what it is. And a lot of people rely on that terribly. For example, I've been looking at a couple photos, right? And what's been shown in these photos, or it's been shown to me, the people, like you would see here, like you can see me here, I'm in focus. I'm in complete focus. Like for example, if I go all the way there, I am in focus. Like you can tell that I am in focus. But so are a lot of things in the background. However, if I do something like this, boom, the front is in focus, with the little piece is in focus. However, the background is terribly blurry. You still know what's in the background. You can still tell that they're headphones. But they aren't distracting from whatever you were trying to show just a couple minutes ago. That's the difference there. That's why people want the higher f-stop. But the problem with that is people rely on it too much, thinking that's what makes the photo good, when it's not what makes the photo good. It's the idea that makes the photo good. For example, with YouTube and the whole Mr. Beast thing that's going on right now, people realize the reason why they're copying his shows, his ideas, his stuff that he's doing is because they realize if you just copy it word for word, you're gonna end up getting a really good video, because he found the formula for a good video. Not only that, there are guys who straight up copy things almost word for word for the things that they're doing. And honestly, they have fans because they have a good, what's it called? They have good videos. Turns out people have started to notice that all this guy is doing is looking for videos that are doing really well for the size of creator that exists, and then copying it shot for shot, style for style, almost to the exact details. It's like one of those you can copy my homework, but don't copy it word for word. This guy copied everything. However, you know what he did? He changed the font. Yeah, he changed the font. It's horrible. Oh my god. You've been sick all day, Aether? Damn. Couldn't even go to work, sadly. Oh. Hey, honestly, the real plus side to that is that you get paid to just, sit there, do nothing right now. Or no. You feel like shit, but at the same time, you get paid to feel like crap. So hopefully that's the case for you. Like I know there's certain places that don't do that. If you're sick, well, we don't pay you. There's no pay here. Yeah. Oh, paid? What's that? Oh no. They're in one of those positions. Oh no. Oh no. Are you in North America either? Where are you at? Oh damn. Are you North American? Are you in that part of the of the world that actually gets sick pay? Oh my god. You don't get paid when you don't get to work either? What? You guys don't get sick pay? No way. No way. I understand, like, one of my jobs, I don't get sick pay, but sometimes I'm looking at that and going like, oh damn, why? Oh, ad incoming in about 50 seconds. I'm gonna hit the button, hit the ad. I'm gonna be silent for a bit, so you're not really missing anything other than me taking this stuff off. All right. All right. Yeah, from the great land of Florida. Oh, right. You are one of the Florida men. Yep. 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 Anyways. A Florida man. All right. Okay, ads are back. So Aether, you did work. You did work 8 hours of overtime last week, so technically makes up for the day. Oh my god. But that could have been extra money though. That could have just gone to your pocket. Okay, so turns out I don't have the silicone insert in between. So we are hearing a lot of the plate in this very specific keyboard. So for this keyboard, it is what it is. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these back. However, I'm gonna put, I think, blue keycaps on it. I want to put blue keycaps on it and put in the melodic clickies. And hopefully they are fine. Actually, maybe not the melodic clickies. Do I want the melodic clickies though? I hate myself sometimes. I really do. Wait, are these looped? Wait, no, these are not Cherry MX Brown. These are Speed Coppers. What? We were on speed switches. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. These are speed, bronze. These are Kale Speed Bronze. I just realized that right now. So those earlier tests were not Cherry MX. They were not Cherry MX. Okay, Browns. They're not Cherry MX. So the completely different keys. These are, Kales. Unfortunately, I lied. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the PCB or the plate for the novel keys. We are going to put in clicky switches. I think I'm going to put in blues because I don't like blues. Put it in here. I don't want this to be the test keyboard. I kind of want it to be the test keyboard, but I remember getting issues with this. I might do this as the test keyboard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want this to be the test keyboard because I need this. I don't need blues because I don't like blues. But I need that to compare with the melodic clickies, which means, I hate myself. I did? Oh, I already did these switches. Alright, so these switches are the Glorious Links switches. Alright, as you can see, Glorious Links switches. They are a bright switch. They are almost silent, but not quite. They are a quiet switch, which we'll put over here and kind of call it, unfortunately. I really need a blue keyboard set, eh? Yeah, I might make a blue keyboard set at one point so that I have more colors, because I've realized that I only have green and or teal. In terms of color, green, teal, and black, and then white. That's all the keyboards I have. So all of my backdrops literally have just those colors, which, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. But yeah, no. Man, sometimes I wish I could get paid. You know what? Who was it who said it? I forgot who said it. If you were gonna use the toilet anytime that day, make sure you use the toilet at work, because at least you get paid to do it. There is a person, I forgot who said it, but I was thinking about it going, you know, that's fair. If you were gonna take the 10 minutes to take a long dump, you might as well get paid for it. You know, I know in BC minimum wages currently at $17.85 question mark or something like that. So it's $17.85. Let's say $18 divided by 4, which is gonna be the 15 minutes. So divided by 2 is, so wait, how many? 18. So 9, 2 is 4.5. So you get paid $4.50, at least here in BC, Canada, to take a dump, assuming you do it for about 15 minutes. The dump itself doesn't have to be 15 minutes. I mean, like, the whole I went to the washroom, had a dump, and came back was 15 minutes. Where the hell is this stretched over? I have a piece of hair stretched over like 2 switches, unfortunately. Okay. Boom, that is my hair. Gosh darn it. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Yeah. Not only that, I used to do a lot of overtime. And I remember this one time where I did 1 hour of overtime for about a month before someone told me, by the way, like, do you want more overtime? And then I went like, what do you mean more overtime? Like, you've been working an extra hour every day. I mean, wait, what? And the reason why was my schedule changed, and I was scheduled 1 hour before, and then I followed the 1 hour before, but since I was so used to leaving at a certain time, I left at that same time instead of leaving an hour early. I just sat there flabbergasted, realizing the fact that for almost an entire month, I have literally been doing overtime without knowing it. And I was getting burnt out. I was thinking to myself, oh my god, when is the shift gonna be over? Turns out, for the last few, I've been doing at least 5 extra hours of overtime a week, on top of potentially doing weekends. And I had to answer a call almost, you know, every a couple hours. And I know the bosses said, oh, it's really easy, they don't always call. I'm like, okay, I understand that. But I literally could be in the middle of, let's say, a stream like this, and I'd be like, hey guys, I have to pause the stream, and come back after like 20 minutes going like, all right guys, I'm back, just because I had to answer a call, only to push in a switch and then get another call. And I'm like, jeez, keep new, hello, how are you, how is everybody? Thank you for the raid. Holy. Currently, we are building the. Oh, we're not really building. We are breaking this. We are building the NK65 from Novel Keys. How are you guys? What are you guys building? Because it sounds like you guys are a keyboard show. Show us your key. Oh my god! Oh, it's right here. This is the newest edition, the Neo Ergo. You know, with GMK Civilization in highly oversaturated colors. Red kernel, just so you're aware. Red kernel. And this is a mix. Tonight you didn't build a keyboard, just co-work a bunch of tasks you need to get done. It's all good. Oh my god. You know, sometimes I wish I could just do that for a stream, just sit there and be like, all right, I'm gonna do. Yeah. Oh, nice. You've been super tempted to get the Neo Ergo, such a good value. No, it's great. This is my first Alice style, aka ergonomic keyboard, other than the Mark 65, which I actually have on this side here. But the heart soul, oh my god. 2 raids. But effectively I have a split keyboard. I use the left spacebar as backspace instead. Oh my god. Double rated. Double rated. That's crazy. That's crazy. But holy. But yeah, no, I would suggest it. Like, I really like how this looks. Keep it. 100%. Oh my god. Hello, hello, Jono. Oh my god. Go ahead. Love exploded arrows moment. Yeah. Dude, the exploded arrows? I like exploded arrows because it makes it feel right. Nice. The one thing that pisses me off, I kid you not, for this one, and for the Neo Ergo, is this is where the shift is. I use right shift. I use my right pinky for shift. So I randomly hit the up arrow key instead, which is horrible. Ugh. But yes, Heart Soul, what have you guys been doing? I didn't even see you streaming. What happened? What were you guys doing? Also, Jay, well, you know, I'm just sitting here. Oh, you never used right shift. You were Mario Party. Oh my god, it was fun. Oh my god, who got screwed over? How many people got screwed? Really close. Wait, Jay, have you not won any Mario Party IRL yet? You know, by IRL I mean like you haven't won a single round of Mario Party yet. No. No, how many games are you in? Dude, the first time I played Mario Party, I won. I'm not even joking. Jay can tell. Jay can verify. I've never played the game. I just went, alright, how do you do this? Alright, cool. Show off. Knock your screwed together. I did. Twice! I screwed him over. Well, that's how it works, right? That is how it works. All you really do is you screw people over in order to win. That's how it works. Oh, every time you get to play your friends with Mario Party with you, it's always their first game and they always win too. Yep. Oh my god, Jono. Oh yeah. That's how it works. It's catered for the noobs that have never played it before. And they're like, okay, oh yeah, if you know the strat, it actually actively stops you, I guess. The best strat is no strat. It could be that there are microphones all over the Switch going, player 2 seems to be new. Why don't we give them the best things? It happens. It happens too often. It happens way too often. Don't get me wrong. It's one of those few things where you go, if you try it and it's fun and you get to screw someone over, you're just happy for the rest of the day because like, I won. I wasn't even trying. Yeah. Okay. So what do? We're gonna use the arrow keys instead. We do not have enough link switches for the full build. However, we can get the arrow keys at the very least, and then we can use the rest of this to fill it up. Actually, I do have some spare switches over there. Maybe we can use something else, but we should use linears as well. Yeah, no, I have spare switches in the little section up there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think those are healers? I can't tell. Oh, they're clicky switches. We're gonna remove the home row keys in order to actually get through. Let's give new players a hidden block star. Yes, this is perfect. Yeah, no, that's how it works. 100%. Last game they took 3 stars. Wait. Are you telling me they were able to take 3 full stars? Oh, you were able to get 3 stars only for all 3 to be taken from you. Oh my god. Oh, that's so painful. It's amazing. It's awesome. Oh my god. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. You did a 20-turn game. No, I understand you did a 20-turn game, but I'm just saying, you managed to get 3 stars, and then ended up with 0. The 25 stars between the 4 of you? What? Wait, how do you do that in 20 turns? Would you pay for more stars? Is that how that works? Oh my god. Oh my god. Which ones? Here, I can use extra cookies because apparently I have extras in this very specific Switch. Oh my god. The shopping mall board is a great way to get stars. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Holy. By the way, how's the wrist? The wrist is 100% guaranteed infected. I will know by tomorrow whether I have to go back in. Sometime tomorrow. I don't know. I asked the doctor to see if I can still work with this thing. He's like, yeah, you can go to work. It's just, it won't get any worse. However, if you see a bunch of red lines going down your wrist and or your arm, just go to the ER. And I'm like, what? Like, huh? Just go to the ER. But here's some. I'm gonna prescribe you some antibiotics. I'm like, okay. And the nurse looked at the thing and went like, oh yeah, it's okay. Like, it's fine. That's so weird. It's all isolated in that one part. I'm like, yeah. The doctor and the nurse were looking at this wound, going, well, that's so weird. Normally it spreads out and whatnot. And they were like kind of talking to each other about it. And they're like, yeah, it's just isolated to that one section. And like, and the doctor digs an absolute hole into my wrist and I feel nothing. Like, there's nothing there. Like, he's digging into this thing and I feel nothing. There's nothing. And and there's just nothing there. Right? And after digging, he takes a specimen and is like, oh my god, wow, this is gonna be real interesting to see what's in this. And then puts it in the, the test tube thing, flags it up, labels it, and I'm like, what the hell is in my wrist, bro? Whatever this is, it isn't exactly normal. Because apparently it's supposed to spread, like, it's supposed to spread out, but no, it just stayed there, wherever it was. And I'm like, okay. Because for the past few weeks, it's just been this color. It's just been like bruised, kind of, a little swollen, but it hasn't been bad until I think around Friday, roughly, where I started noticing it's like, okay, this is not, it's like bleeding pus, effectively. I'm like, damn, that's weird. So when did it start? I believe it happened when I scratched myself. I think on one of the Sundays, I scratched myself, and then I started noticing it on the Monday, but till Friday, it wasn't bad. Well, Friday was like, oh, I might need to go to the doctor. So I went like, okay, on Friday, if by Sunday it's screwed, I was gonna go to the doctor. By Sunday, my arm hurts. It was sore everywhere, and this cut was just not drying out. This cut was just like, still there. But it was healing fine till the week before. Yeah, yesterday it was looking awful. Yeah. Flesh-eating disease? I mean, it's possible. Actually possible. I'm not even joking when I say flesh-eating disease. Because I think it is eating the flesh. However, my body's doing a really good job in fighting it by the looks of it. Because both the doctors were like, well, damn, it's just really isolated. That was literally their thought. They're like, oh, yeah. It's alright. I don't think you need to amputate. And I was like looking at the doctor like, oh, that's good. Hopefully. I'm like, what do you mean hopefully? The doctor was screwing with me. I'm like, no, please, no, I'm a gamer. I need my mouse. Next thing you know, I'm just using the keyboard. I'm just like doing this and going like tat tat with one hand. Oh my god. That would be crazy though. Oh, actually, I need one more over here. And the caps lock also can be not that. Right, because I was gonna do this. Because caps lock, I always have a clicky switch on my caps lock. And the reason for that is because if I do hear the click, that means I hit caps lock. That's literally it. Literally it. Oh my god. Ooh, actually this doesn't sound bad with the Glorious Links. This is the loudest I've heard the Glorious Links. Almost all of the keyboards. You're locked in. What do you mean you're locked in, Caps? What do you mean? What did you do? What did you lock in? Yeah. It is caps lock. Oh my god. Caps lock. Oh damn. Oh dear. Caps lock be clicky. That's how it is. Okay. Boom. I don't know why. But I think this is gonna be fine. I believe the Glorious Link switches on the NK65 without the middle. Okay, this is the normal thing that I like. It's very quiet, but you can still hear it. Oh, this is lovely. Oh my god. Ooh, should I bring this to work? I like this more for work, honestly. I might use this as the work keyboard. I can use the other keyboard, the Keychron, as my regular keyboard. That is crazy. But yeah, okay, so these are cherry profile keycaps, apparently from Glorious. So a bunch of this keyboard is quote-unquote Glorious labeled, but however, I do not really recommend Glorious because they are kind of, you know, allegedly, they're allegedly a little scummy. And by allegedly a little scummy, I mean they're pretty scummy, allegedly. But the reason why, and I'm not gonna pump my own horn here, but they seem to be copying a lot of the ideas that are circulating in the internet or in the industry, and then like that one guy I mentioned in YouTube that actually just copies someone's homework. They copy someone's homework and they just change the tint a little, you know. Oh my god, truth. Yeah, no, keep noob 100%. So I bought it before the whole debacle, unfortunately. And then I decided that or before finding out about the whole debacle, and then I'm like, oh, that's pretty damning. I'm like, you know what? No. So I don't really cover their stuff. I was gonna cover one of their what was it? I don't even have it. One of their numpads, the wireless ones, and I was like, no, not really worth it at this point. I'll be real. I did cover their mice again, but that's because I don't have anything else to review at this point, because I'm not exactly rich. Yeah, unless you are deep into the custom keyboards, you have no idea about them. 100%. Yeah, because I was slowly getting into it. And unfortunately, my technical first custom would be the GMMK Pro, the first version. And then I moved to Mark 65 right here. Better to use it than throw it away. I know, 100%. So might as well use it. Mark 65 with this. This is by far the reason I love split spacebar, because oh my god, ever since I moved from this, and I know there are so many people that get triggered by having their spacebar the other way, but playing games, this is actually, it feels better. This feels much better versus this. But because of the way I type, where I would move from front to the bottom, it's great. This is how I hit spacebar, and apparently this is normal for people who used to be on laptops. And I'm like, oh, I used to be on laptop, because if you think about it, you're terribly used to going back down to the trackpad, so this feels like a natural movement compared to hitting it with your thumb. Some people still use their thumb for the trackpad, but sometimes they don't. You like a flip spacebar sometimes? You switch between both? Best of both worlds, split spacebar, baby. That's how it works. You have a split spacebar, you're gonna have two, and it's gonna be amazing. It's great, especially if you have a preferred side with this flip spacebar. Like it's great. It's great. So for games, absolutely games. All right, now we have Glorious Link switches in the NK65. We are gonna give this a good old test. Yeah, plug this back in. Where do I put this? I just realized. Oh, there we are. I was just like, where do I put these switches? No. Oh, and where are you? Where you go? Don't fall. Do not fall. I swear to God. I swear. Okay. All right. I can never remember these, if these are the the Kale Speed bronzes or coppers. I believe these are bronzes because the coppers are lighter color. But I can never truly remember because I have more over there and I'm sitting here going, then where the hell do I use these? I haven't even done a review for these yet. Ah, man. I have to review them eventually. All right. Eventually. All right. Now, let's go to the next test. All right. I should change. Should I change this? Because I feel like this is terribly hard to see for most people. We gotta go a little. Oh no. Appearance, yes. Theme, maybe. Go back up. Theme. Colorful mode, custom background, auto switch team, no. Randomized team, no. No, I don't want it to be bright. I want it to be very dark, but I want it. Oh, modern Dolch? No, I don't like. Ah, no. What did I hit? No, there we go. Dots is okay. Chaos Theory I don't hate. Cyberspace is not bad. Oh my God, Terra Below. There we go. The Terra Below. Let's go. There we go. This one? Oh, it's slightly easier. Oh, let's go. This is slightly easier, but it's still within the aesthetic. Let's go. Oh my God, I wish I could buy this keycap set. I don't have the cash for it. But I will have to concede and say this is the best I can get. Okay. All right, let's pause the music. Boom. All right, pausing the music. We are going to try again the NK65 with the Glorious Links switches. They are hand lubed Cryotox 205 grade 0, slightly smoother than normal. The silicone insert between the plate and the PCB has been removed for this specific NK65, and we'll check that out. Oh, and the what's it called? Glorious olive for the keycaps, which is apparently the actual cherry profile, which is slightly smaller than OEM. But overall, the typing experience should be the same, other than the physical appearance. Oh no. What's going on? The H key don't work. One of those. The H key don't work. Why don't the H key work? Oh, there goes the H key. The period didn't work. Why? You know what? I really should test these before starting the typing test. But I like the quote, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Fair warning. Okay, for those who do the whole keyboard thing, ad coming in like 50 seconds, but I'll explain this real quick. So if you have a switch that has been soldered before and you want to put into a Kale hot swap style keyboard, try not to. Try not to. And if you do, just be aware once you insert it in, you're gonna bend the pins on the inside. And in order to make it contact properly, sometimes you have to bend that shaft just a little bit for it to touch the little wing, so on and so forth. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go drink my drink and eat a snack. I'm gonna run the ads, and then I'll be back after a minute 50, and we won't be doing the typing test, and we won't be talking about the quote until then. I just. Oh, you hear no voice? Yes, I just realized that. I haven't for a while. Mike, 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 Mike. Whatever. We can talk about this one. All right. This is the NK65 again. What was it? What was it? NK65. I hate myself when I put it on mute, especially when you hear the slurping sound. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just slurp this. It's fine. Maybe I should not care. Everyone's in ads anyways, so I'm gonna just go like, just like nom 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 on everything instead. Like, who cares? Man, I hate this. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that quote too. Look at me thought in the bathroom. It's fine. It's fine. I do that to myself. Okay. But earlier we were talking about um oh, he's muted. Yeah. I was talking about how reaching the end, which is what the last quote was. Reaching the end of your destination has nothing to do with changing your life. And a lot of people think that, oh, if I only just did this one thing, it would change my life forever, ever. No, it does not. It does not change your life forever. It's more of a thing where you go, oh, this doesn't change anything, and I should have just been doing the things I've been avoiding the entire time. But okay, in general, that was it. We're gonna do this quote. And again, NK65, a glorious link switches lubed with 205 grade 0, and the NK65 is slightly modded where the silicone is not in between the plate and the PCB, but it is on the bottom of the keyboard. Alright. Here we go. Oh, and the top is a glorious olive keycaps. Right. What? No logo. No. What? What is this? The streets were cleared by a critical mass bike ride and were flooded by activists dressed in second-hand suits with slogans painted on their backs. They danced in the doorsteps of office towers, formed in a human chain around the treasury, and held peaceful sit-ins at several banks? That sounds like a dream. That doesn't sound normal. What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I'm gonna skip that. That sounds like a fever dream. Peaceful sit-ins. That's a lie. That's a lie. We'll do one more. Okay. What? This social network. You know, you really don't need a forensics team to get to the bottom of this. If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook. Oh, so basically, this is a quote that I don't know, but I kind of understand because you know you really don't need a forensics team to get to the bottom of this. In other words, a lot of people are quite intent at looking, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Why are these people successful? Turns out, some people are successful because they wanted to do it and they just did it. So if you want to invent something, go ahead and invent something. No one's gonna like it, but that's fine, because not everyone has to like it. You just have to go through it. Just start it. Start moving. Start doing things. Do that, and then you'll be fine. Oh my god. But yeah, it is crazy. Wow, that was a relatively short stream. It's only an hour, 10 minutes. Huh. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Okay. We'll pause and do one more. Why? Okay. No, 68. Can't get 70 words per minute. Oh well. Oh well. But yes. Oh, look, I forgot to talk about the link switches and how this feels. So that's where I was. I was like wondering, why is it a little short? Okay, so as you can hear from this one. Okay, let me pause this. As you can hear, it's relatively muted. But it does change, because the NK65, it's not a very even keyboard. Okay, so it is quite different. But I do like how the Lynx is relatively light and pretty smooth, because this is one of the smoothest keyboard key switches that I've tried so far, and I've tried quite a bit in terms of linears. But apparently there are stuff like the Gateron yellows, the new reds, or M2X reds and whatnot that are actually not bad. Apparently the tactiles are just really bad, and the lube job on a lot of them, horrible. And by horrible, I mean it varies from batch to batch, which is in itself a type of horrible. But I do like how these feel, the Glorious Link switches. Not gonna lie, whoever their researcher was who wanted to figure that out, this is really smooth, and I like it for that. But part of it was because I did lube them, and I lubed the stems as well. So, or the legs of this very specific switch. So I lubed the legs of this switch, and it was fine, as you can hear. So yes, I do like this, and honestly, I probably keep it like this, and I probably would bring this to work just to use it. But the NK65, not my biggest favorite, so we're just gonna keep it this way. We have the Glorious Pandas somewhere, which I'm planning to remove from my rotation, but I don't know where they are. I don't know where are they here? Oh, those are linears too. Yeah, that's slightly smoother than that. This is almost as smooth, but it's not quite. And where is the rest of it? Wait, what? No, it's not this one. This is... No, oh wait, it's this, isn't it? It's on the Iron 165. I swear to God, it might be on the Iron 165. Give me this guy. It is on the Iron 165, yo. Okay, and to compare this, I guess we can compare this to a regular custom keyboard. This is going to be one more. We'll do this. We're gonna plug. Actually, we don't even need to plug this in. We're just gonna compare them anyway, right? Yeah. So this is a full metal build. That's crazy. And there's this guy. The Neo. There you go. This one I like. This is my favorite. Look at this. It's like popcorn. I love it. It's amazing. Alright, because I used. Oh my god. Like, yeah, it just such a nice poppy sound. I like poppy sounding keyboards. Boom. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Boom. Oh, the tops though. Those are glorious switches, right? Right? There's no way there aren't. They should be. Those are bad seed tactiles, bro. No way. Oh, right, because these are the glorious. These are bad seeds. Oh, I like the bad seeds now. Oh, it's so nice. The combination of sharp and smooth in the bottom for palm, so nice. So nice. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about this quote. Life without change might be called anything except life. It's nothing more than experience. Yes, Emperor Charles. Yes, Emperor Charles sought the past. You seek the present, but I seek the future. I think that's how they said it. This is from Code Geass, an anime that exists, and I have not watched. I don't know if I want to watch it. It is an anime that's like, okay, that's good, that's nice. It's a decent anime. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. All right. In terms of how I would interpret this, life without change might be called anything except life. That's true. It's nothing more than experience. Yeah, that's kind of like a book. Gotta head to bed, but thanks for the stream. Catch you later. Yeah, no, you have a nice one there, Keep Noob. Yeah, you're not missing much anyways. You're fine. All right. Life without change might be called anything except life. It's nothing more than experience. Yeah, because that's like a book. Like, imagine someone's biography. You would not call it a life. You would just call it experience. you would look at a book and go, wow, that's just a lifeful book. Such a young book. But yes, Emperor Charles sought the past. You seek the present, but I seek the future. Yeah, no, a lot of people would like to go back in the days of old. You know, when you're looking for the past, you seek the present. You know, you just look to solve problems that you have here and now. And then there are some people who seek the future. In other words, they want to solve problems that are in the future, not just right now. Right? Because for me, I know with a lot of things and a lot of people, it happens, or so happens, that they go, oh, I want to make sure it's future proof. And then there are other people who go, yeah, it's impossible to future proof anything. And yes and no. You can future proof a lot of stuff like tech. And even though tech is ups and downs and you don't really know whether you're going to need this new thing in the future, marketing makes it seem like, oh my god, it's the biggest thing. For example, the whole advent with AI and whatnot. It's going through. However, and oh right, and the advent of the new Indiana Jones game that apparently can't be played with any raster type cards because it purely relies on ray tracing. So it makes it much harder to do. But For the most part, if you know what you're going to be doing, for the most part, in general, not exactly, in general, for the next few years, you can future-proof yourself for that inevitability. But, for example, for me, I knew I was going to stream. I knew I was going to do editing. I was going to do a lot of heavy effects work. Well, not heavy. It's not that heavy. Honestly, it's more color grading than anything and then stuff. But you're going to do work like that. I bought a GPU and a PC that will run that the best at the time. Now there's better. However, it doesn't mean it's no longer the best. It just means that it's not the worst. And if you don't know what I mean, it's the equivalent of looking at how do I say it? It's the equivalent of saying that, oh my god, I need the newest thing because otherwise I can't compete. Like, when you're trying to compete, you're still doing the same work as everyone else. It's just that you're doing it slightly slower. It's the equivalent of saying, oh my god, I need a race car to do my groceries. Otherwise, I can't compete because race cars, because race cars have higher horsepower. Therefore, if my truck doesn't have that much horsepower, it's horrible for groceries. And then you realize truck is really good for groceries, especially if you have the cover in the back of the truck and you just push things in, get a big long cardboard tube, and you're great. It's amazing. It's awesome. But some people still believe that. And I don't blame them. They've grown up thinking, oh my god, you need the newest, latest, biggest thing just to, keep going. And at the time, in the advancements of technology, you actually did. But fast forward about 15 years, which is now like the early 2000s, it's not as big of a gap anymore. And it honestly stopped early 2010s. And now we're back up on the grind. So every about 10 years, you can see some weird thing happening. And then all of a sudden, everyone's trying to compete again because someone has a weird leg up and whatnot. Yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't say like, you should seek the past, the present, or the future. I would say, know your past. Look at the present. Oh wait, no. I would say past, present, and future. So, remember your past. Be there for the present. And look forward to the future. There you go. That is what you should be doing. For the most part. Because people get stuck in one or the other or the third. It's not option A, B, or C. It's, it's A, B, C. The option is A, B, C. Not A, B, or C. You don't have to choose one. But in the moment, you might have to choose one of them. That's literally it. Okay. Anyways, let's see who is online. Because we are over 3 viewers. So I get to throw you guys to people. Woo! Okay, who do I throw? Oh my god. No. No one that I know. Alright, no one that makes sense to throw you. So it's either ferrets or more filter mechanical keyboard. Let's check mechanical keyboard. Move this one. Mechanical keyboard. Anyone in mechanical keyboard? Oh wait, what? What did this remove? Nobody in mechanical keyboard? No. Keyboard? No, it's just keyboard builder. Keyboard build? Oh my god. Custom keyboard? No? Oh my god. Might have to throw you guys the ferrets. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Might have to throw you guys the ferrets. Anyone streaming keyboard stuff? Yeah, no, that's the thing. Computer stuff in general? Yeah, that's the thing. There's nothing that I can search for, unfortunately. So I'm gonna throw you guys the ferrets, if that's okay. I searched in 3. I'm gonna run one. Throw to me. You're not even live. You're not even live. Gets live in like 10 seconds. All right, I'm gonna run the ad. I'm gonna drink some water and I'm gonna look for someone to rate. No, we got 3D printers. Shears. Tarot. That's pretty much it, actually. No, unfortunately not. No, here. Okay, unfortunately, it was glitching out this morning, so you don't know. No camera. Oh my god, it was glitching out. No, that's fine. If you need any information, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna just hit the ferrets and call it. Alright. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow for a photo stream, which is gonna be fun. I have a bunch of things I might be able to photo, which is like, it's great, it's amazing. But that is pretty much it. Tomorrow's gonna be photo stream around 9 as usual, and then Children of Morta on Wednesday. I believe I'm free on Wednesday. Might not stream on Wednesday, but I should be able to stream on Wednesday, depending on how I feel. To be honest, depending on how I feel. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to have a nice one. Bye. Shay's going through. All right, children. What children? Oh, okay. Have a nice one. Bye. See you, some of you guys tomorrow or the day after, or you know, I only stream for 2 hours every so anyways, all right. Bye. Say hi to the ferrets for me. Why didn't it go? Hey, it looks like it rated. Yes.